Hey everybody, welcome back. Markus Graves back again with another reaction to Kenobi, this time to episode 6, part 6. If you enjoyed the upcoming video, please like, comment, share, or subscribe if you're so inclined. Check out my channel for all my other content that I have on there. Head on over to my Patreon page, the link is down below in the pinned comment. Also down in the pinned comment is the link to my Discord. All types of good things happening over those platforms. Head on over, and with all that being said, let's get on into it.
Wait your turn. You can have what's left when I'm done.
Name's Owen.
You would think, wouldn't that call attention to yourself as you're trying to flee from Vader? But you also are on the backwater planet. If you're looking for a bright center of the galaxy, you're on the planet that it's furthest from.
What do you need, kid?
We need a new belt for the speeder.
Certain somebody broke the last one.
Your uncle's a patient man.
I am not that patient.
You must promise me that you get her home, Hodger.
You have my word. Although I know the word of a liar and a fake Jedi may not mean much to you.
It's good enough for me.
That character doesn't seem developed enough that Obi-Wan would trust him with the child of Skywalker. But
I'm not putting anyone else in danger, Owen. We're enough.
Baru, what are you doing?
We both.
I'm glad she got to do more than just, this is my girlfriend Baru. Hello.
She'll come when the suns go down. Best we get positioned now.
Oh, damn, Aunt Baru. Aunt Baru was with the shits. She's like, she coming? Oh, let's fuck her ass up. What we waiting for?
I have to face him, Master. Whether he dies or I do, this ends today.
You don't have to do this, you know. We can still fix the drive.
You just have to bypass the compressor.
I bypassed the compressor.
You know what to do. You run.
I'm not afraid.
You will be. You will be.
Have you come to destroy me?
I will do what I must.
You will try. Is it me, or does it feel like Vader doesn't have any lumbering, but there's no weight to him, like there's no massiveness to him? And let me refine what I say feel, because that's feels like this. But like, look at those shots, especially when he's spinning back to back with Obi-Wan's. Like, there's no weight of the mechanical armor. Because even in Rogue One, his movements were still very much centered, because there is only so much movement that, or at least it implies, that there is only so much movement that his body can do at this point. Because even though they show Vader to be a badass, I think some of the things that they forget sometimes, or at least it seems to be, is that Vader is crippled. Extremely so.
And that is why you will always lose.
Okay, Toph. Damn.
What do you want?
Justice.
Is she trying to go after Luke because she's the son of... Oh, he's the son of Vader? Of which... Oh, god damn! of which, how would she know that? Or is it because Obi-Wan was protecting him? Which I would assume the latter more so. Come on, Spider-Man. If anybody's curious as to my face, some may know why. If you're curious, even going back once again with the last episode, this depiction that Disney has, and yes, I know that there are some games, but I don't know, for better or for worse, wrong or right, usually games are a little bit different because they're games. Ooh. But this depiction of catching all the spaceships that Disney's given them and then lifting all the rocks, it's just like depicting Jedi as, yes, they are wizards, but depicting Jedi as these performing these great feats without stress and without effort. It's like, that's not how great that's not how great feats of their force abilities has been portrayed. Because it's not chakra. It's not...
Anakin.
Ahsoka. Oh. Because it's not chakra. It's like not jutsus and everything from Naruto. It's like, it's an energy field.
Anakin's gone. I am what remains.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Anakin. For all of it.
But what I was saying real quick is like, the Force is not jutsu and chakra. It's an energy field. It surrounds us, binds us, penetrates us, and everything. It binds the universe together. It's something that they can manipulate. Yes, by definition, everything they've been doing is the manipulation of it, but it's always been with strain, with effort, when there's greater feats that they are doing. Makes her just like him. Yeah.
Destroy everything in our path.
You seem agitated, my friend.
Mr. McDearman.
I serve only you, my master.
Is that a holster?
The Empire grows stronger and bolder.
Well, if you ever need my help again, you know where to find me.
Let's hope that day never comes.
Will I ever see you again?
What does your heart tell? Yes, I guess.
Hello there.
This is a spoiler that I heard about. I told you guys about a couple episodes ago that I had speculated on. I mean, come on. We figured this had to have had. It had to, because
Well, took you long enough.
Beginning to think you'd never come.
Because he has to learn how to become one with the Force.
We just were not ready to see.
Which, that shouldn't have happened, because my training was never complete. So he should not have been able to appear before Obi-Wan.
Show yourself, can you? I cannot. My training was incomplete.
Okay. There are thoughts. I'll get a couple things that are a little more less important out the way. If I remember the lines correctly, she starts by saying, General Kenobi. General Kenobi, years ago you served my father in the Clone Wars. That statement is indicative of hearing about a person from years past, from someone. Not, General Kenobi, you have helped my father and our family for generations. You have helped our father and our family throughout the years, or something similar to that effect. Is it a smoking gun? No, but the line is indicative that this is a person she's heard about in the years past, not anybody that she's actually been with. But okay. Owen and Owen and Obi-Wan at the end. Owen is contentious with Obi-Wan at the beginning of the series, as he is in episode 4. There's not like a full support of Obi-Wan, certainly not. But what happened in the interim that made him 10 years from now, from this episode, say, my man's just a crazy old wizard, Luke? With no ties to him, like, yeah, that nigga over there, yeah, whatever. You know, what made him go back to that? From, hey, you want to meet him? I just stated what I said about Qui-Gon. His training was never completed, therefore he could maintain his consciousness after death, but was never able to appear because his training was not complete. So, great seeing Liam Neeson. That shouldn't have happened. Those were the less important things. Let's go to the story. The story as a whole, you develop Obi-Wan's character, not in a wholly dynamic way. Throughout the series, he is helpful. He is compassionate, empathetic, but has become untrusting, weary, disillusioned. And through the meeting of Tala and helping Leia, all these things, you've had the disillusionment and the weariness and the untrusting nature began to give way to trust, to give way to hope. So those things are there. Oh, regretful, I meant to say as well, regretful and haunted for Obi-Wan. So his character as written had dynamics to him, and then you have Ewan McGregor performing those characteristics with at times with great expression facially, vocally, bodily, and at times more subdued, dare I say limited. And I mean that as a weakness, because subdued could be a dynamic thing, but limited is not. There seem to be I shouldn't say a host, but there are a handful of underdeveloped characters. Hadja, Roken to a degree, Leia to a degree. And you could say, Markus, Leia, underdeveloped? Was she anywhere in the last episode, in the climax? As a integral character, again, she's 10, so was her father. In episode 1, when he blew up a droid command ship. Is the character of Leia a bit more developed and dynamic than Anakin Skywalker in episode 1? Yes. But does that make her function in the story any less plot convenient or plot pushing instead of plot integral? Jury is out. The motivation of Reva at the end is kind of obfuscated, as I mentioned, I shouldn't say mentioned, I mentioned it, but it's more of like a touch upon, where I touched upon it in the reaction. There's no indication that she'd be going after Anakin. There's no indication that she'd be going after Luke because she realizes he's the son of Anakin. There's no way for her to know that. But it would have to be because it's a child that is associated with Obi-Wan. So perhaps her motivation was there to, well, if I can't get Vader, I'll get the next best thing, which is him, who I also blame for Vader becoming Vader. Which, in the staging of what was happening, given Obi-Wan, given Vader, and the safety of Leia, and things of that nature, in the staging of that, appears diminished. Her part in that, her storyline element in that end. One of the things that came to my mind while she was having her moment with Obi-Wan was, does that make me like him? No, and you showed mercy and things of that nature. I'm like, but what did she do before? Has she never killed a kid? What I'm saying is there was no development of what that character's interaction with children are. Is she resistant to it? Is she hesitant with it? What has her journey, what's the toll her journey has taken on her trying to get to Vader? Has she had to kill children in order to get to the child killer? There's things that are there potentially that are nebulous, at the very least, I'll say. I'm curious if they really developed Obi-Wan's philosophy that he will later share with Luke, he is more machine now than man, twisted and evil. Which I believe is supposed to hinge on, you didn't kill Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan. Have a little smirk in there. I did. Then my friend is truly dead. But you haven't really shown how Obi-Wan believes he is twisted and evil. Now, if you had shown... Okay, picture this. Vader has Obi-Wan cornered. In his raid, he was able to grab a few of the freedom fighters, including a couple children. This is also for Reva. He lifts them up, one by one. You must come out, Obi-Wan. Okay, kills that one. He did have a similar thing in episode 3, I'll give you that. But one that was 2 people, only one of which he killed. With the neck snap with the teenage son. Where he's making a spectacle. He is making a show. He is displaying the length to which he will go. And once again, I said this scene is also for Reva. One by one by one by one by one, and now with every time Obi-Wan lets another person die, now the people of the freedom fighters are now bucking up against him. He's bucking up against himself. He needs to go out there, but now he's also killing children, which is also affecting Reva, because now she remembers everything that he has done. And if you've shown how she feels, or if you've shown what the characters' affiliation with children are, however that is gone, as I mentioned before, now that's starting to affect her, and you have this convergence on this center point of Vader's ruthlessness. He is more machine now than man, and doing it without, and it maybe even have, because there was a lot of anger. Go after Kenobi. He said, this won't break the people. It's not the people that need to break. Some expressiveness in there, certainly. It wasn't bad. But what if everything was cold? Come out, Obi-Wan. It is not the people we need to break. Another one will die, Obi-Wan. A coldness to it. He's more machine now than man. Twisted and evil. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I hope you've enjoyed the series. If you did, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're so inclined. Check out my channel for all my other content that I have on there. My short films, reactions, reviews, video essays, Graves plays, all that good stuff that's on there. And much, much more to come. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.